Good morning, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel of Astrologer Anil Aggarwala. Today we will be talking about some research which I have made according to Muhurat charts. Now, Muhurat charts are giving amazing results after 15 years and even after 22 years. I will discuss two cases here in this video. One minute. One case one of my clients, she got married on the 12th of May 1995, 1640 hours in the US. And as per the Muhurat chart, the separation is crystal clear as per the same after 21 years, 6 months and 3 days. According to the Muhurat chart, it gives the same date. Now let us see. The chart is of Virgo Lagna and it is in Papkatri Yoga. Now it is in Papkatri Yoga clearly means that there is going to be some untoward happening. Now Mars is placed in the 12th house and Rahu is placed in the second house. Now Rahu in the second house is not good, especially when it is in an adverse motion. Any happenings which are taking place connected to marriage, and when Rahu is in adverse motion, it brings disparity and it brings separation, and especially Rahu in the second house is not good for the first marriage. It does not believe in one marriage. It gives two marriages. So friends, so what has happened is that moon is also in Papkatri Yoga, the Lagna is in Papkatri Yoga, the moon is in Papkatri Yoga, Venus is afflicted in Rahu Ketu axis in the 8th house, and then so is Sun. The Saturn is placed in the 6th house and Sun and Ketu are placed in the 8th house. The Lagna Lord is Mercury, it is placed in the 9th house and it is aspected by the 7th Lord Jupiter, which is in retrograde condition. Now this Jupiter, which is the 7th Lord and the 7th house, both are afflicted. 7th house is afflicted by Mars by the 8th aspect, and Jupiter is aspected by Saturn from the 6th house and Mars from the 12th house. It makes absolutely clear, evident that the marriage is not going to be a very healthy one and there may not be longevity. Now what has happened is that the moon nakshatra is in Mars and the balance of dasha is, I will just mention, the balance of dasha is 3 years, 6 months and 21 days. Now, then the dasha of, after the dasha of Mars is Rahu. So Rahu and Mars, since they are creating a Papkatri Yoga on the Lagna, so the dasha of Rahu 18 years, you put 21 years, 6 months and 3 days. If you add, so there was a divorce, there was a separation on the 15th November 2016, and my client confirmed this date. So friends, it clearly says that the Muhurat chart is most important, especially in events which are going to influence our life in a big way. And marriage for a woman is just like a second life. So friends, this is very important for women when they get married. The Muhurat chart should be an auspicious one. There should be no affliction to the 7th house, 7th Lord, Venus, and the 8th house, because 8th house is also the Mangala Sthan. So 8th house is also afflicted in this case. So friends, it proves that the Muhurat chart is most important, and even after 21, it has influenced the native even after 21 years. So we can also do the other predictions as far as the marriage part is concerned, but this is absolutely most significant since the event has happened after 21 years, 6 months and 3 days, and it proves as per the Muhurat chart. It is very important and shows the importance of the Muhurat chart. In the second case, the native had a tiff with his parents on the 4th of September 1983, and the time was 9:27:30 hours. The balance of the Lagna rising was Libra, and the moon was placed in the 10th house in its own sign, but with debilitated Mars. So moon was influenced by both Mars and Saturn, the 10th house, and the the 10th house. So the most uh, important happening, what happened was when this gentleman left his parents, his mother fell ill, and there was a lot of problems. And before he could come back to his parents' house, his mother expired. And the balance of Dasha, as per Saturn, was 15 years, 4 months and 21 days, and surprisingly, he came back after 15 years, 4 months and 21 days. The chart has been explained that his mother suffered a lot because suffering is shown to moon, and but the gentleman, the native, progressed a lot because Saturn was in the Lagna, exalted, and it aspected the Mars, and Mars was also in Neech Bhang Rajog because it was debilitated in the 10th house with the 10th Lord Moon. So gentleman did extremely well as far as his career is concerned, but he returned to his parents' house only after 15 years, 4 months and 21 days. This shows the importance of the Muhurat chart, that if the Muhurat chart is a good one, then it will bring good results. But if it has some negative things, then it will bring some negativities also. For the in the case of the second case showed that for the native who had a tiff with his parents, it proved good for him, but it proved very bad for his mother. His mother was ill from the day he left his parents, and the mother expired just before his going back to his parents. He returned to his parents' house in January 1999, and his mother expired in October 1998, which is absolutely shown by this chart. Later on, it was found that if you use that Muhurat chart, it was showing whatever had happened to him for 15 long years. It was clearly showing, it was clearly depicting whatever had happened in his life. And the Saturn placed in the Lagna brought very good results for him as far as his profession was concerned. And Mars also with Moon in the 10th house Digbali brought very good results. And he bought his own house. He bought his own house because Mars was aspecting Digbali and aspecting the 4th house. He bought a house within 3 years. And that's about all. Just I wanted to say, I don't want to elaborate the things, but if you see the Muhurat chart also, it is showing more accuracy than the birth chart, whatever had happened in his life. So friends, this is what I wanted to say, that the Muhurat chart is most important for our day-to-day life, and especially for special events like joining a job, getting married, or some special event in life. And if you analyze that, you may get much better results because the time of the event is known. The birth time is seldom correct because the exact time is not noted. It is only for the last 10, 15, 20 years that people have become a little cautious noting the time. But in olden days, people were not conversant with astrology, and the time noted at the time of birth was seldom correct. And because even if there is a time difference of 2 minutes or 3 minutes, the Lagna may change, the Navamsha may change, the Dasmansha may change. So all the calculations go haywire. But some astrologers, they do the rectification after asking you the events. Well, friends, if an astrologer is asking you all the details, then what for he is doing astrology? He should be able to predict all this. Why he is asking? So friends, I don't believe in all that asking and then doing the rectification. Nobody can do the exact rectification. It's a very difficult process. So from an event which has happened in your life, if you know the exact time and date, you can predict so many things for that particular event. So friends, that is about all. I just wanted to discuss in this video that the Muhurat chart is most important, and whatever actions, whatever major decisions we take, they must be seen that we do at a proper time. So friends, that's about all. So this is what I wanted to discuss. So best of luck, and best of astrology. And thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.